Mr. Rodriguez, the former CIA Deputy Director for Operations, was asked about his personal, moral, or ethical perspective on these enhanced interrogation techniques, including waterboarding. He said that he knew of, and these are his words, "I know that many of these procedures were applied to our own servicemen. Tens of thousands of U.S. soldiers had gone through this," close quote. Now, as we investigated at the Senate Armed Services Committee in our 2008 report, these so-called survival, evasion, resistance, and escape, or SEER techniques referred to by Mr. Rodriguez, were used to train members of our military. They were never intended to be used by U.S. interrogators. These techniques were based on Chinese communist interrogation techniques used during the Korean War to elicit confessions, were developed to expose U.S. and the use or the training of U.S. personnel and exposing of them for a few moments to these techniques was meant to help them survive in the event they were captured, in the event they were subjected to these techniques. My question to you is this: is there any comparability between a friendly trainer in the United States exposing our troops to abuses, these SEER techniques, including waterboarding, for a few moments under close supervision? Is there any possible comparability to that, to using these techniques on an enemy in an effort to extract intelligence?
They are for completely different purposes and intentions. I do not see any comparability there.
Now, the chairman and I issued a report or made a statement on April 27th, 2012. This also began with the statement of Mr. Rodriguez. And here's what he said: information provided by CIA detainees Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and Abu Faraj al-Libi about bin Laden's courier being the lead information that eventually led to the location of bin Laden's compound and the operation that led to his death. That's what Rodriguez said. We said that statement is wrong. The original lead information had no connection to CIA detainees. The CIA had significant intelligence on the courier that was collected from a variety of classified sources. While the CIA's enhanced interrogation techniques were used against KSM and al-Libi, the pair provided false and misleading information during their time in CIA custody. Now, my question to you is, are you aware of any intelligence information that supports Mr. Rodriguez's claim that the lead information on the courier came from KSM and al-Libi?
I have not reviewed the intelligence thoroughly, but I am unaware of any.
Next. Michael Hayden, on May 3rd, 2011, former CIA director, said that, quote, "What we got, the original lead information, began with information from CIA detainees at black sites." The chairman and I issued in the same statement the following, that the statement of the former Attorney General, Michael Mukasey, was wrong. Do you have any information to disagree with our statement?
I do not.
A third statement that we quoted in our report, that of Michael Hayden, former CIA director. What we got, the original lead information, began with information. Excuse me, that was Mr. Hayden that I was asking about, not Mr. Mukasey. Your answer is the same, I assume.
Yeah, I do not know. I'm unaware.
You don't have any information to the contrary.
Right.
Now, Michael Mukasey, former Attorney General, Wall Street Journal. Consider how the intelligence that led to bin Laden came to hand. It began with a disclosure from Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, who broke like a dam under pressure of harsh interrogation techniques that included waterboarding. He loosed a ton of information, including eventually the name of a trusted courier of bin Laden. Our statement, that of the chairman and myself, is that that statement is wrong. Do you have any information to the contrary?
Senator, my impression earlier on was that there was information that was provided that was useful and valuable, but as I said, I've read now the first volume of your report, which raises questions about whether any of that information was accurate.
But I'm now referring not to the report, but the statement that Chairman Feinstein and I issued on April 27, 2012. We flat out say that those statements are wrong.
Right.
Do you have any basis to disagree with us?
I do not.
Will you, when you become CIA